I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning.
Good morning. Proclamation building safety.
We're one thing before we start.
Now you just relax.
I know, I'm like see building
Wait, hold
permit.
it, wait.
Just okay. On that note, I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners motion to suspend the April 30th, 2026 regular meeting minutes.
I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay, now say
Now
it.
you have a
Say
proclamation.
it. Say it.
now it's proclamation for building safety month.
All right.
All right.
Woohoo.
Building Safety Month, step up.
Okay.
May 2026. Whereas Portage County is committed to recognizing that our community growth and strength depends on the safety of our homes, buildings, and infrastructure, both in everyday life and when disasters strike. And whereas our confidence in the resilience of these buildings that make up our community is archived throughout the partnership of dedicated building officials and others in the construction industry who work year-round to ensure the safety and construction of buildings. And
Whereas members of International Code Council, a nonprofit that brings together multiple layers of government officials who are experts in the building industry, create and implement the highest quality codes and standards to protect us from various hazards in the buildings where we live, learn, work, and play, and resolve, built to last, is the theme for the Building Safety Month 2026, which encourages everyone to get involved and raise awareness about building safety on a personal, local, and global scale, and to acknowledge the essential services provided to all of us in protecting lives and properties, and be it further.
Resolved that the Portage County Board of Commissioners hereby proclaim the month of May 2026 as Building Safety Month. All right, congratulations. I had a very short part, so.
Thank
You want to
you.
come on up? We appreciate what you do.
Sure.
step on up. Get a hold. Make it look like.
I showered, so you can get this.
Did you?
Looks very nice.
Okay.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I
love that.
Great
It's
day.
so pretty.
I
It's springy.
Thank you, ma'am.
Great day.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Morning, Jackie.
All right. Dan.
Dano.
Good morning. Alrighty, got a couple of things to talk about here. Let's see, I think the first thing was proposed changes to the rules and regulations. We were just looking to add a section in the rules and regulations where we can potentially give a credit for sewer or for water services in case there's a water leak. For instance, after the meter, or maybe during the winter time, the shifting of the pipes or a pipe bursts, there's a flood of water in the house or building, depending on the situation. We usually get a handful of these, 2 or 3, and sometimes there are cases that they kind of pull at your heartstrings and say, oh, this is a bad situation, and we really don't have a mechanism written down where we can go ahead and make any kind of waiver. So I was hoping that we could maybe change the rules and regs in the sewer as well. We do sewer credits right now on a case-by-case basis, but we don't have it written in our rules and regs at all. So we're just looking to kind of codify this and put it in our rules and regs so that we have a mechanism to at least address the situation, and then let the commissioners, decide on what direction to
Yeah,
move in.
did you have a cutoff point that you wanted to go to, or you wanna do it case by case?
I think we should do it case by case. I mean, we could do a cutoff, and if you ask, we can easily put that in there. I do see the city of Akron does have a limit at which
Maximum
they,
threshold.
where they're like after 14 days, if you haven't said something,
Sure.
that you're no longer eligible. But at this point, I'm not sure where we're at. Like I said, we usually just get a handful of these, and right now with our billing, some of these bills go every 3 months, so we might not find out about the situation until 2.5 months after
Sure.
the leak has happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it'll get a little easier once we get the new meters in.
Yeah.
At that point, we'll get notifications for leaks and I think that'll cut down on these credits dramatically anyway.
Yeah.
Which, like I said, we get maybe 3 or 4 a year, but I think we'll probably narrow it down to maybe 1 or 2, once we get those new meters in.
Yeah, I say do what you gotta do.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
think we just leave it to the discretion, I mean, of your recommendation to us as far as that goes. Cause, you do have like a timeline in here, but it doesn't say that if you don't respond within 10 days.
Yes, that's what I was gonna mention, yeah, there
Yeah,
is a.
that what happens then
Yeah.
you just bypass.
And we can easily strike out any language like that.
And we've
Yes.
had problems with that in the past where they were in the hospital, or they went to a kid's house and got sick out of state, yeah, so,
It makes sense.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I would.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
and we
agree.
can adjust
That's
that,
what I was
and
gonna
then
point out.
we'll bring a resolution through with the adjusted changes, and
yeah,
then,
just fix it.
but yeah, that's easy enough.
Just fix it.
All right, next one, UMH, so there is a mobile home park that is up on State Route 44. There was a situation where we changed out their water meter. There was a 10x, or should have been a 10x multiplier attached to that meter, and it wasn't. They did use the water, but we did not apply that 10x multiplier. And it's, in my opinion, it should have been caught. It was it was an error that we should have found. The billing person in charge at that time, she since has retired. We have a new billing specialist, and she's pretty on the ball with stuff like that. And I think she would have, if she had been working in this, I think she would have seen this right away. Unfortunately, we went quite some time
gonna ask
before
how
we
long.
realized. I think it was like 4 years. It was,
Yeah,
3
it was from
years.
November
Yeah.
2022.
yeah, November
December
2022, yeah, so yeah, 3 years, almost three full years.
Yeah, 3 full years.
And so they did utilize the water though, and frankly, they should have caught it as well, because their bill halved, and they didn't say a
Oh, I
word.
love this meter.
Yeah.
We're like, this is great, we have some savings.
And-
It's a smart meter.
Yeah.
And
I
if you
love
check
it.
their email chain, that was the first question their management asked, is why didn't we say something over the course of, this
Sure.
time frame?
Yeah.
But, there's definitely culpability on both parties, and we think, after speaking with Brett Bentz, the assistant prosecutor, we kind of thought that this was a reasonable settlement for the amount that.
Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree as well. Thank you, Ann, for explaining.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and I think we have a miscellaneous journal entry under, later on our agenda
Yes.
regarding that.
Yep.
So,
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Alright.
Appreciate your time.
Okay.
Thanks.
And I'll
Thank
see you
you.
next week.
all right.
I think that
Alright.
I'll be here the
Thanks,
next couple of weeks with resolutions and memos.
We can't wait.
Save Friday.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Can't wait.
Thanks, Dan.
Morning, Barb.
Good morning.
Morning, River.
Morning.
Jackie.
Morning.
You're up.
How is everybody?
Good.
Oh,
How
just
are
look,
you?
just look. We're perfect
Perfect. Well,
Perfect, wow.
in every way.
I have a discussion item, so I'm gonna hand out some information for you here. There you go.
Thank you.
Mhm. Okay, so it's tax budget time, and I thought it might be a good idea to kind of come up with some collective decisions on what to estimate for the revenue next year, since it's fluctuated a lot and some of the revenues are increasing. I think we might be able to increase the budget a little bit just to give us a little more flexibility in 2027. So I thought we could look at just the items that are the lion's share of the revenue, aside from property tax, because that number I get from the auditor, and I just use that exact number in the budget. So I thought we could look at, there's 4 line items, and we have a spreadsheet here for each one. So local government tax, this one I think is pretty simple. I think we could stay consistent with this one, even though we may bring in somewhere around 2 million this year, and we brought in about 2 million last year. I think conservatively we should probably stay at 1.8 million. It's not a huge window of difference, but that way we're not, maxed out. And just so you know, I'll put the recommendation in the sheet, and we could think about it, and then I can bring this back next week, and you can decide what you think after you peruse the information. Okay, so the next one is casino tax. This one we had projected higher in the past, and we decided to lower it to 2.3 million. I think it's best to stick with that one. Even though we might bring in about 2.4 million this year, I think we probably should stick with 2.3. Interest is a little different because it's fluctuating. It's a little harder to predict. So this year we'll probably bring in about 6.9 million. We brought in 6.8 million last year, but we're seeing that likely the cash balance is going to go down because of ARPA expenditures and other things that have been spent already this year. So between the cash balance going down and then the interest rate potentially going down, we likely will see a decrease. And our investment advisor projected about 6 million for 2027. I would say conservatively we probably should stick with about 5 million. That'll give us an extra million in budget to work with, but it won't get us to that level where we're right at the edge there that if there's any decrease, we would have an issue.
So Jackie, in January, what happened with the actuals? Because I see, was it just late coming in, or why was there such a delay? Because in February, then it of course doubled.
Yeah, I think what happened was between the investment advisor and then the new person that was taking over and booking these revenues, there was some misunderstanding with the numbers. So there were reports, I think, that weren't accurate from my understanding. So they had to get everything sort of recalibrated and figure out and get caught up, which is why you see in February this really large number that was getting everything caught up from like the past 3 months that were behind. I'm not sure exactly what the misunderstanding was, but there were just certain things that weren't booked accurately, but they did get caught up in February.
Are we sure it's accurate now?
I believe so. The treasurer has said they've figured it out, and so we're watching it every month just to make sure it doesn't fluctuate from the norm. And if it does, we can ask.
Okay.
So yeah, this one I would advise 5 million, but the board can come back next week, let me know what you think. And then sales and use tax, this seems to be progressively going up, but again, it's always an unpredictable thing. It's based on sales. So this year we're likely gonna bring in 31 million or maybe a little more. In the past 2 years, we've brought in just over 30 million. Prior to that, we were close to 30 million. Right now, we're at a $28 million estimate. I think we would be safe in increasing that to 29 million for 2027. Again, it's a conservative estimate. We probably would bring in more than that, but we don't want to push it to the limit, and then if we don't bring it in, then we have serious budget issues. So I will bring the discussion back next week, and we can decide on those 4, what we want to put in the tax budget.
Good.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right, and other than that, I don't have any comments on the rest of the agenda unless the board has questions.
I do not.
All right. I will get started. I'll make make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to sign the agreement with the Clerk of Courts acknowledging excess money in Fund 1001, Certificate of Title Administration Fund. Document reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
In accordance with Section 305.30K of the Ohio Revised Code and this Board's Resolution 21-0396 and this Board's Resolution 21-0878, the Board of Commissioners acknowledges and approves the County Administrator's approval to, I'll make a motion to direct the Auditor's Office to process the April 30th, 2026 bills, ACH payments, wires, journal vouchers, and then and nows, as applicable, contingent upon the verification of the reports as presented by the county auditor and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to process the April 30th, 2026 budget amendments as reviewed and recommended by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
Okay, on to resolutions. I'll make a motion to transfer from Fund 0001, General Fund, to Fund 1414, Child Support Administration, December 2025.
I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to transfer from Fund 0001, General Fund, to Fund 1414, Child Support Administration for April 2026.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to transfer from Fund 1413, WIA, to Fund 1410, Public Assistance for April 2026.
I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to transfer from Fund 0001, General Fund, to Fund 1410, Public Assistance for May 2026.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to accept the grant award from the Ohio Department of Transportation, Office of Aviation, fiscal year 2026 Airport Improvement Program, matching grant for general aviation airports on behalf of the Portage County Regional Airport.
I will second, and I love the local match amount.
Yes.
$1.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to accept the grant award from the Ohio Office of Criminal Justice Services, OCJS, Recovery Ohio 2026 Law Enforcement Grant on behalf of the Portage County Sheriff's Office Drug and Violent Crime Unit. Grant number 2026-RO EFT 47653.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to authorize the application to the U.S. Department of Justice, BJA fiscal year 2025 Comprehensive Opioid Stimulant and Substance Use COSOP grant on behalf of the Portage County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to authorize the application to the Ohio Attorney General's Office fiscal year 2027 Law Enforcement Diversion Drug Abuse Response Team, DART grant on behalf of the Portage County Sheriff's Office.
I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to authorize the application to the Ohio Department of Public Safety, Ohio Traffic Safety Office 2027 IDEP-STEP grant on behalf of the Portage County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Right.
Jackie.
Thank you, Jackie.
All right. We're gonna do another proclamation. Have a seat.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no,
For me?
please sit down. You come in and disrupt.
I always do.
Okay. This is kind of near and dear to me. My sister's husband passed away about 15 years ago from ALS. He was in the Gulf War through the Air Force, and that's what they feel caused it. But I'm going to tell you, it's a rough disease. They all are, including Alzheimer's and everything else. But it's a rough disease, and it's rough on the family. So I appreciate the recognition. Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, is Awareness Month for May 2026. Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, also commonly known as Lou Gehrig's disease, is a progressive fatal neurodegenerative disease in which a person's brain loses connection with their muscles, slowly reducing a person's ability to walk, talk, eat, and eventually breathe. And whereas thousands of new amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS cases are reported every year, and estimates show that every 90 minutes someone is diagnosed with ALS and someone passes away from ALS. On average, patients diagnosed with ALS survive only 2 to 5 years from the time of their diagnosis.
Okay, where'd you send that? Right here. Okay. Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Whereas the exact cause of ALS are unknown and there is no known cure for ALS, people who have served in the military are more likely to develop ALS and die from the disease than those with no history of military service. And whereas securing access to new therapies, durable medical equipment, and communication technology is of vital importance to people living with ALS. Clinical trials play a pivotal role in evaluating new treatments, enhancing quality of life, and fostering assistant technologies for those living with ALS. The ALS Association is the largest philanthropic funder of ALS research globally and has committed more than $154 million to support more than 550 projects across the United States and 18 countries. The ALS Association is committed to make ALS livable and cure it for everyone and everywhere, and
whereas raising awareness, encouraging regular screenings and prevention measures of this disease, along with educating people about risk factors is essential. Now, therefore, be it resolved, ALS Awareness Month provides an opportunity to increase public awareness of the dire circumstances of people living with ALS, acknowledge the terrible impact this disease has on those individuals and their families, and support research to eradicate this disease. And be it further resolved that the Portage County Board of Commissioners does hereby recognize the month of May in Portage County as ALS Awareness Month.
all right.
You know, I sat here and I was thinking when I said 15 years, but when my brother-in-law passed, the girls were 3 and 5. His oldest daughter now, my niece, is in the military. She's a sergeant with the Air Force, an intelligence officer. And the youngest is in her 4th year of residency
Oh, wow.
to be a doctor, and she's going to deal with babies, but she's also going to do a side research on ALS. So,
Oh, that's nice.
it's just something that touches all of us
Yeah.
at some point in time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, very nice.
all right, jump in here. Thank you.
Thank you. Very nice.
Shannon.
Miss Shannon,
Oh, come
it's
on.
okay for you to
Okay.
approach.
Okay, thank you.
So good.
But only with good news.
Okay, well, I better go say bye now.
Good and bad.
It's not too horrible.
We haven't had much good from you lately.
I know, sorry.
Yeah, but it's getting a little
Pardon me?
tough.
I know, it's getting a little tough, isn't it? Okay, here at the admin building for the 5th floor, they're doing that abatement actually right now.
Okay.
So that should be done today, and then we'll dive in to see where that leak is. And then if you go to the second page for the roof, there's a roof leak. Actually, the curbs came in for the cost. It didn't come in as high as I thought it was going to, so that's somewhat of good news. The curbs came in at the JDC for $7,287. so it's not horrible.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
not bad at all.
And they're gonna
Okay.
actually be on standby too, so if there's any other little issues when they're doing the HVAC, when all the equipment comes in, if there's any issues, they'll be right there, so.
Cool.
And then there is an additional roof leak at the JDC during all these big storms. I had another cost come in at the 14,000 mark, but I have to fix these because it's bad. It's like raining in the
Do what
JDC.
you
on the
gotta
building.
do.
I did, so we're finding it in my funds, I have to move, my funds are coming very
Yeah, they're
little.
going down quickly.
But I have to fix it
Yeah, you
because
do.
it's
Yeah.
just getting worse, so. I already talked to Jackie about that too, so we're just fixing them as we can, so, that's all I have on that one, so. That's all I have for updates there, so.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so it wasn't horrible, but.
Yeah, no, not bad.
That's all I have, and then I have, some resolutions if the board has any questions there.
I had none. You?
Nope.
I do not have any, thank you.
All right, thanks.
All right. Start with resolutions. I make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an agreement for a Marks Mobile Voice Delivery System Advanced System Key on behalf of the Portage County Emergency Management Agency.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill? Yes.
Sabrina? Yes. Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into amendment number 3 for resolution number 24-0641 to extend the term by an additional 3 months and increase $44,650 WIOA fund and $106,375 of TANF funds needed to cover outstanding obligations, not to exceed $952,185.45.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill? Yes.
Sabrina? Yes. Mike?
Yes.
I make a motion, the Board of Commissioners accepts and awards the bid of Roniak Paving, Inc. for the 2026 Mahoney Road CH-73 resurfacing project in Palmyra Township, Portage and Mahoning Counties, Ohio.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill? Yes. Sabrina?
Yes. Mike?
Yes.
Make a motion, the Board of Commissioners accepts the proposal of Accenture Infrastructure and Capital Projects, Accenture I and CP, and enter into an agreement for providing professional engineering services for the project known as 2026 Subdivision Construction Administration Contract.
I will second.
Roll call.
Jill? Yes.
Sabrina? Yes. Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners accepts the proposal from Pavement Management Group for providing professional services for the Portage County Engineers Office.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill? Yes.
Sabrina? Yes. Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners approves the plan, specifications, and estimate of cost, and setting the date and time for acceptance of bids for the construction of project number MW-025-010, Village of Manaway Water Distribution Replacement Phase 2 for the Village of Manaway Public Water System in Portage County for the Portage County Water Resources Department.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill? Yes.
Sabrina? Yes. Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners approves the plan, specifications, and set estimate of cost and setting the date and time for acceptance of bids for the construction of project number BR-W 25-110, Portage Talmadge Water Meter, Brimfield Township, for the Portage County Water Resources Department.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill? Yes. Sabrina?
Yes. Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners approves the specifications and sets the request for proposal date for transportation services for the Portage County Department of Job and Family Services.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill? Yes. Sabrina?
Yes. Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into a real estate lease agreement with Olivia Andrew LLC, DBA Truce Counseling and Wellness, 100 East Main Street, Suite A, Ravenna, Ohio.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill? Yes. Sabrina?
Yes. Mike?
Yes.
Thanks.
Bingo.
Right, awesome.
Bingo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cassidy, did we get any responses of
Yeah.
anyone coming?
Yes, I believe Miss Susan Schlarb and some members of the PACE unit are supposed to come, but we
Okay.
are running a little early, so.
Right, who else did you
Yeah,
have?
Ravenna's coming, Kent's coming, I don't know.
Okay,
He sent
that's
out
fine.
that- yeah,
Let's,
because-
let's just go to miscellaneous and we
Yeah.
can recess it till they get here.
Sure. All right. Let me take another drink of water.
Yeah, do something.
Oh. Yeah, all right, I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to sign the application and certificate for payment for the final payment of $6,552 for the Fairlane WWTP Building Improvements, SU-1 23-120, payment to Hummel Construction Company, as presented by the Water Resources Department. Additional supporting documentation available upon request. Hard copies will follow.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners accepts the recommendation of Water Resources Director Daniel Blakely and hereby authorizes a reduction in the underbilled water service charges for UMH Properties, Inc. from $45,866.15 to $31,800.49.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion in accordance with Ohio Revised Code, Section 325.07. The Board of Commissioners acknowledges receipt of the monthly record of proceedings and transactions for March 2026, presented by the Portage County Sheriff's Office, received on April 28, 2026. Additional supporting documentation available upon request.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion in accordance with the ORC Section 325.07. The Board of Commissioners acknowledges receipt of Portage County Sheriff's transporting report for March 2026, as presented by the Portage County Sheriff's Office, received on April 28, 2026. Additional supporting documentation available upon request.
I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners acknowledges receipt of the April 28, 2026 amended certificate of estimated resources for the year beginning January 1st, 2026, as submitted by the Portage County Budget Commission, received on April 28, 2026.
I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners acknowledges receipt of the May 4th, 2026 Certificate of County Auditor, that the total appropriations from each fund do not exceed the amended official estimate of resources, as presented by the Portage County Auditor's Office, received on May 4th, 2026.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
Okay.
And if anybody would just keep our administrator, Michelle, in your thoughts. Her mom's having surgery this morning, and that's why she's not here today. Do you have anything to add at this time?
I do not at this time.
I do not.
Okay, let's recess for 12 minutes
15 minutes
maybe.
till, yeah. Good morning, Chief.
All right, welcome. We have some of our law enforcement present as we appreciate National Police Week, and we'd like to honor that. We want to get a picture with you all after we read your proclamation, but we would ask that you'd all stand up front towards us while we attempt to read. Come on, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Hold, please. Proclamation recognizing National Police Week. Whereas National Police Week is to honor the service and sacrifice of those law enforcement officers killed in the line of duty while protecting our communities and safeguarding our democracy. And whereas there are more than 800,000 law enforcement officers serving in communities across the United States, including the dedicated members that we have here of our Portage County law enforcement. And whereas since the first recorded death in 1786, there are currently more than 24,500 law enforcement officers in the United States that have made the ultimate sacrifice and lost their lives in the line of duty, including several members of Portage County law enforcement.
And whereas the names of those dedicated public servants are engraved on the walls of the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial in Washington, D.C. And whereas the service and sacrifice of all officers killed in the line of duty will be honored during a National Law Enforcement Officer Memorial Fund's 38 Candlelight Vigil on the evening of May 13th, 2026, and
resolve that May 15th is designated as Peace Officers Memorial Day in honor of all fallen officers and their families. It is encouraged that all U.S. flags be flown at half-staff. Now, therefore, be it resolved that Portage County will honor law enforcement officers by lighting Portage County buildings blue in support of the statewide initiative, Light Ohio Blue, throughout National Police Week. And be it further resolved that the Portage County Board of Commissioners will observe May 11th through the 17th, 2026 as National Police Week in Portage County, Ohio, and publicly salutes the services of law enforcement officers in our communities and in communities across the nation. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys very much.
just a reminder, we will have the courthouse lit up in blue lights in honor.
Thank you. Awesome, thank you.
So we appreciate each and every one of
Why
you.
don't we come down there?
Yeah, I was gonna say it might be easier to.
With them?
Yes.
That's scary.
Well, then I'll stay up
You
there.
can stop flexing out here. It's okay.
Let's give it a good
Rope
push.
wheel or something. Yeah.
Fire hydrant.
Yep,
So we can
absolutely.
get everybody to gather around.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going this way.
Oh, we're going this way?
Oh, do you want me to, where do you want me to go?
We'll do this one, then we'll turn them around so
Okay.
they're in the front.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay,
Here,
everybody
get up here.
gather.
Can you see them?
Sorry.
Yes, I can.
Come on.
Yeah,
I'm short.
Yes, I can.
Everybody's
Oh,
good?
wait, this gentleman right here. I
Yeah,
can't
don't
see
be
him.
hiding.
Excellent.
Come on, chief.
I can't help it, I
You
can't
can get
help it.
over here.
Come on, chief.
Yeah, slide up front.
Stand up, buddy.
Whatever, I wanna be able to see.
Perfect.
Good. I think I can see everybody's head. Okay, good.
All right.
Then,
And then we're gonna,
I'll go back by Rick
Yeah,
here.
go back and let them be up front.
yes,
Yep.
for sure.
Sides.
I can stand
And
on
we'll be
this.
at your back.
There's a room, I
Here,
think.
hold this.
Yes, you guys will go the proclamation, please.
Yeah, you guys.
There you go.
Ah, cool.
Uh-huh.
Makes it rain more. Slide in.
Got everybody? Okay, we'll take a few. Good.
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
It's always down.
So we'll give one to the sheriff's department to
Yep.
take back, and then if someone could take it back for the chiefs association, please.
Here, boss.
And
Thank you, sir.
Yep, don't
Appreciate
wrinkle.
Sure.
All right, we appreciate y'all coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
guys.
Thank you so much.
That actually would have
We
been
didn't
cool.
think, Paula?
His dog.
We'll call somebody to help.
Nah.
When I swear in, he brings his dog in. Just like standing out there, takes out about 10 chairs through. Like he's now the center of it.
Oh, yeah.
What was that? For Robert, and I'm like, Robert who? And he's like, Lucci, you can help me with my car.
You're talking about
And then he's like, his mom's right there in the car. I'm like,
Good.
I'm not gonna see like if everything is good here. Thank you.
Oh, thank
Thanks.
you,
Appreciate it,
guys.
guys.
Have a good
Thank you so
day.
much.
Thanks for coming in, appreciate
Yeah,
it.
let's get back to work, huh?
Yeah, I was like,
There's been a lot of
I was
calls
like,
for that.
I'm like, are you okay? Because this guy's a little odd. And she's like, that's my friend. His name's Sebastian.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, we appreciate you.
Have you ever met that guy before?
These chairs, like at us.
No, Scott.
Have to wait until the custodial staff is complete.
I'm sorry, I was. Okay, I'm back.
All right. Well, that was nice. I
Yeah,
appreciate
very
that we
nice.
were able to do something like that. And appreciate our law enforcement everywhere.
And appreciate you because you
Well,
had a long.
I loved it, but I wouldn't do it again.
That's what my husband says.
Not today.
39 years of it,
Not
you
today.
capped out.
No way. Anything else come for us?
No, I do not.
Anything else? All right, let's recess until public comment at 11 a.m.
All right, sounds great. Thank you.
All right, good morning, welcome back from recess. Cassidy, is there any public comment today?
No, sir, there's not.
Would you like to make a comment?
Not at this moment.
Okay, are you okay?
You fine? Do you need the Heimlich?
No, I think it's just allergies.
All right, just checking. Ms.
Mr.
Crawford, do you have anything?
I do not have anything. Thank
Ms.
you.
Bennett?
I do not.
Okay.
All right, I'll entertain a motion.
Okay, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Call on the roll, please.
Jill?
Yes.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes, have a good weekend, happy Mother's Day.